Siri keeps going off on my phone. I have Hebrew Siri. I'm just like, what? But yeah, you had to finish at least pre-calc 1. They looked at your GPA in that class too. Yeah, I think I got a 4.0. I'm excited for it. I think by the end of the first year, during your second year, you do like an internship out of the area during the day. And then you go and finish your classes at night. But it's paid. You said heard, it's at night.
Thanks for opening me up. Hi, Dan. Welcome back.
You do an internship that's paid, or you can
Thanks
just
for opening up. You didn't sign in.
No, I What I usually tell to Debbie, and I usually tell the kids.
I think I had.
Hi, Trig. Hi, Drew.
Shabbat Shalom, Debbie.
Shabbat Shalom.
I was working a banquet. I had the summer sizzler.
Thank you, Dan.
So, after this stuff,
How was your week?
Yesterday, took my sister up to Northgate for a doctor's appointment.
Uh-huh.
You know, driving on I-5, so much fun. And I'm in the number 3 lane, and something goes rolling down at the number 2 lane. Like something I fell out of a pickup truck or something. And
And hit you?
no, I was, the 1 and 2 lanes were cracking up, and I was in the number 3 lane.
Oh, no. So it rolled right into their lanes? Is that what you're saying?
And I was, it happened just as I was
Oh.
going through there, and
Oh,
I saw
no.
4 vehicles. I mean, we were going like 30 miles an hour, so
Oh.
it wasn't.
What was it that rolled off?
It just looked like a big laundry bag or something. I don't.
Really?
I didn't see where it came from, but I see this bag and I see some
Oh.
vehicles, and
Oh, no.
well,
That's scary.
I was in the correct lane.
Are you lucky? Nice. Nice. I'm glad. That would have been horrible. But I had to put you on the Mishabera list. I don't want to do that. Everybody else is on that list. Really? You should see it. It's huge.
we were working until 1:30 a.m. And then we had to go back and do the spiritual breakfast, which was at 8, so we had to be there at like 7 sharp. So that was, none of us got any sleep. I was legitimately like, maybe I'll just pull through a bit of Denny's or something and just eat some breakfast there and just stay up all night. And I decided not to though.
Yeah. Was that why you weren't here on Friday?
Yeah, no, 2 weeks ago, and then I think last week we had like, I think, a high school reunion. Well, we had 2. We had one for our fellow.
Oh, really?
2.
Oh.
We just had them in
What year?
different rooms. 79. I think 79 to like 89 is like a range.
Oh, right. They have a kind of like an all-class reunion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we also had something else. The 99s. We have the 99s. It's like this group of pilots or something like that. It's actually pretty cool. Some of these older ladies were like in their 70s or 60s, and they had been pilots. They were.
Yes, I better read this.
Say, that one blessing that you do or prayer that you do that's supposed to be in this section, what number is it, do you know? Is it?
Well, is it going? It's 410, I think, or 414. Go back. Dan knows. It's I,
Or is it 424?
no. Where's Louisa Boy? Warm.
It's like 424 or something.
Is
That's
that?
what I thought. Would you like to?
No, it's part of,
It's part of Saturday's.
part of your Vita.
I don't think so. I thought it was 414.
414 is,
It's a prayer for congregation and stuff.
Yeah.
There is a, Jeff is going to be down, I think on the 3rd or the 4th.
yeah, 414.
He's gonna do some kosher
Yeah.
basics.
Yeah. Yeah.
Pretty
You have
cool.
it? 414?
No, it's not in there,
No. Okay.
Okay.
How about the bigger booklet? You're reading bigger booklet.
Oh, the one in the back, that's your one in the back.
Well, there's,
Oh, right here.
there's a couple ones, there's two different ones. Dan, I was thinking about this, that maybe we should add some of the ones, you know, some of the ones that I do that aren't in here. No, it's not in here either. Okay, but Shiru Laganoi is. Okay, so Shiru Laganoi, here's what we do.
Shabbat shalom.
Okay, so there's that, and Orza Rocks there. Okay, let me go, because.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. It's in the little blue songster book. Let me, so maybe what we need to, I was thinking about this, trying to,
Shabbat shalom, Sarah. Shabbat shalom. What are you looking for? Some of the prayers and blessings were not in the transliteration book, so, and I thought at one time she had said it was in the blue section, one of them. When was it called? Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, but in all the time I've been here, whenever Debbie learns a new song, she adds it to the service. So it's getting more and more of a, there's a U.S. Fly songbook that has the words for the transliteration that is being used.
That might be okay.
Yeah, I mean, I normally, they don't do that, but, it's shifted a lot.
Been busy?
Hmm?
Have you been busy?
Yeah, I had a cold this past week, so I was just going home and going to bed after work. And it's sort of, it's getting better now, but.
you want one of these too?
Pretty good. Yeah, but it doesn't have any, it just has the words, it doesn't have any music.
Which is like,
Okay.
Found it.
Yeah, 89 pages. I remember the booklet, but I.
Well, I didn't find it, Debbie gave it to me, so.
Oh, okay. Okay, so, Lois that one?
Yeah.
That's that one. And this one's the other one I do. Lafune running, lafune running, lafune running, oh, so this is La Sham Bezranai. Because you didn't wanna say the name of.
If you say anything with the tetragrammaton, the name of God written on it has to be treated specially. You can't just throw it away. It has to be like buried.
Okay, so I was thinking we need to go
Thank you.
through this and maybe update that little booklet. Well, the little booklet's not bad, but if we.
The problem is that you keep adding more songs. That's it, Debbie. Every time you learn a new one, you bring it into the
Well, I
service.
haven't learned a new one lately, but, well, these are all songs I know.
Well, yes, boy, we don't usually do them.
Well, Harry's been doing it.
See, that's what I told you. You
Yeah.
guys keep adding
But
stuff.
it's, but
It's like Bob, he adds little snippets and
Yeah, but
papers.
Lo Yisagoy I've known for 100 years from camp.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Lo Yisagoy is not a, and and we say it every Saturday because it's a nation shall not look at sword against nation or shall, yeah. So it's kind of nice to do that, like,
Yeah.
you know, but it's not
Well,
in
it's such
Hebrew
because I'm on
where
call
we say
tomorrow,
that
so by the
peace
time,
in the
so they're
critical.
gonna let me know by 7 a.m.
It is, but it's not set
And,
apart.
It's not in the Friday night service.
by the time they let me
It-
know.
No, I don't think
No,
it is
it's
part
in
of the
Saturday
program.
morning.
It's in Saturday morning.
And it's a part we usually say in English.
Except when we're here.
Mhm.
Which we drink, yeah.
Yeah, which we drink, huh?
Yeah.
And then it's my dad's birthday, so I can't just schlep on to Spokane on his birthday, so.
When is his birthday?
Tomorrow.
Oh.
He doesn't wanna do anything, more don't wanna do anything, but you know, I don't know.
Who is this?
It's my dad. It's his birthday. I was gonna go up to Spokane.
Oh.
No, I live with my father. I just had this whole
Okay.
day trip planned. I was gonna take, kinda just go through some more.
Okay. Shalom, oh, yeah. Okay. Okay. Hello, Shabbat Shalom. Sorry. Okay, we have 4 minutes. Oh, I should look at this.
For the Mariners game?
Well, I was a little bit. Yeah. What's the score now?
I don't know, but I figured if you were sitting in your car, that was probably what you were doing.
Oh, yeah, no, I was talking on the phone actually.
I drove up and I thought for sure we had a minute.
No, when we all come one at a time, it's
Yeah.
not.
I'm Leslie.
Trey, my hair's different.
Her hair is a lot longer.
And not curly. It's okay. It's alright. I see a lot of faces actually.
Not here.
It's okay. It's alright.
I'm surprised Carol's not here. She's usually pretty gappy.
It was busy. I had a cold this last week, so I basically just. That was all kind of breaking up and then, I mean, horrible seasons.
September 1st coincidentally is the same day as the first day of school.
One of the gals who's a supervisor just put in 2 weeks notice. She's we're gonna be even more short-staffed, and of course, the audit will say coming up. And she's there for me. No, she's gonna take off vacation by this company, that's it, and so. But, yeah. And my boss is very the HR director. He's totally not a leader. And the idea that we have a pallet worth of fabric that I had to pull from the floor to put in bag. I have to figure out where to put it, and he still didn't. Whether I can have a little bit of extra space and where I can put it, it's just killing me because it's one size. And he's still dithering about, you know, where are we gonna do it? And it's like, and it's because he's a pretty,
Was he there last year?
oh yeah, it's his family's business. He's grown up with it.
Okay.
And that may be why he doesn't worry about all this stuff. He just, if it was up to me, I would like it all planned out. And, they plan some things very well, but then they do others in kind of a crazy way. So things are gonna go up in price, and they don't ever give you a summary of all that's gonna go up. They have these rolling prices, so when you're really something else, and you're saying, why don't you just tell me what they're all gonna do, you know, that kind of stuff.
Summer next Friday, so
it's-
this is a shoulder.
This is, as you can tell, I'm not quite at the end of my weekend, but tomorrow will be, and then I'll have 2 days off.
Donna, I was thinking about you today.
Oh,
Honest,
yeah.
gosh, I haven't seen Donna for a while.
How's your work? Good, busy.
Okay, we'll begin our service, Shabbat Shalom, on page 252.
It's the same company, just a different place, right?
So Donna, do you know about this little book?
Translator, transliteration. I don't see the location. Here's mine. And yellow is Ma'ari.
There's one here.
There's a whole bunch up here too. If anybody else needs one. 252. Yedi nefesh av Rachaman, Yedi nefesh av Rachaman, Meshocha dach el ratzonach, Meshocha dach la 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 el ratzonach. Yarutz avdach kemo ayah yishtachave la 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 el muhadarach. Top of 254, Lachuna Ranana. Page on 388 or 89, one of those. Lachuna Ranana, Lachuna Ranana, Lachuna Ranana, Ladonai. Lachuna Ranana, Lachuna Ranana, Lachuna Ranana, Ladonai. Naria, Naria, Letsur Yeshenu, Nikad Mapana Batoda. Naria, Naria, Letsur Yeshenu, Bismi Ro Naria Lo. Arbaim Shana Kut Bedor, V'omar Am To'ev Levav Haim, V'haim Lo Yadu Darachai, Asher Nishbati, V'apiim Yevo'un, El Menuchati. Middle of the page, 254, Shiru Ladonai. Shiru Ladonai, Shir Chadash, Shiru Ladonai, Koretz, Shiru Ladonai, Baruchu Shemo, Basaru Miyom Liyom Yeshuato again, Shiru Ladonai, Shir Chadash, Shiru Ladonai, Koretz, Shiru Ladonai, Baruchu Shemo, Basaru Miyom Liyom Yeshuato, Basaru Miyom Liyom Yeshuato. Let's read responsively the middle of 255. Sing a new song to the Lord, renew yourselves, all people on earth. Sing to the Lord, praise him for his daily help, proclaim his glory and wonders to all the world. Revere the Lord beyond all that is worshipped. All of the gods are nothingness, but the Lord created the heavens. Majesty and might accompany him. Splendor and strength adorn his sanctuary. Acknowledge the Lord, all families of nations. Acknowledge his majestic power. Acknowledge his glory and bring him tribute. Worship the Lord in sacred splendor. Let the earth tremble in his presence. Declare to the world, the Lord is king. He has steadied the world. It stands firm. He judges the nations impartially. Let the heavens rejoice. Let the earth be glad. Let the sea and all it contains roar in praise. Let field and forest sing for joy. The Lord comes to rule the earth, to rule the world justly, the nations with his faithfulness. And the box on the top of 256. Yismachu hashamayim, hashamayim, Yismachu hashamayim, hashamayim, Yismachu hashamayim, v'togel haaretz, Yiram hayam, Yiram hayam, Yiram hayam, umalo, Yiram hayam, Yiram hayam, Yiram hayam, umalo, Yismachu hashamayim, hashamayim, Yismachu hashamayim, hashamayim, Yismachu hashamayim, v'togel haaretz. Psalm 97. When the Lord is king, the world rejoices. His throne is founded on justice, though he be clouded from view. His justice reveals him. His lightning illumines the globe. Fire consumes his foes. Mountains melt like wax in his presence. The earth trembles. The heavens proclaim his righteousness. All people behold his majesty. Shame covers those who worship images, who pride themselves on nothingness. Zion rejoices. The cities of Judah are glad when they hear of your judgments, Lord. You are supreme over all the earth, highly exalted beyond all that is worshipped. Those who love the Lord hate evil. He protects the faithful, saves them from the wicked. Light is stored for the righteous, joy for the honorable. Let the righteous rejoice in the Lord, praising his holy name. And the box on page 256 at the bottom. Or Zarua La Tzadik Ulishrei Lev Simcha, Or Zarua La Tzadik Ulishrei Lev Simcha, Or Zarua La Tzadik Ulishrei Lev Simcha, La 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 Simcha, Or Zarua La Tzadik Ulishrei Lev Simcha, La 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 Simcha. Page 260, Mizmor LaDavid. Is that in here? No? No, it's not. I wonder if it's in the back. Hang on just a second. Might be in the back.
Page 424, in the blue section.
424 in the blue section. No, I just went right past it. Okay, very good. Thanks, Alan. Mizmor LaDavid, Havu l'Adonai b'nei Elim, Havu l'Adonai kavod va'oz, Havu l'Adonai kavod shemo, Ishtachavu l'Adonai b'charat kodesh, Kol Adonai al hamayim, El hakavod hirim, Adonai Mayim Rabim, Kol Adonai Bakoach, Kol Adonai behadar, Kol Adonai shaver arazim, vayashaber Adonai et arze havanon, vayarkidem kemo egel Lebanon, vasirion kamo vein reimim. Kol Adonai hotsev lahavoesh, Kol Adonai yachil Adonai midbar kadesh, Kol Adonai yahale ayalot, vayehesov ye'arot, uvhechalot kulo omer kavod. Adonai lamabu yashav, vayeshev Adonai melech laolam, Adonai oz le'amo yatain, Adonai yevorech et amo vashalom. Chadodi is found on pages 262 and 264. It's in the yellow section. Lecha dodi likrat kala, Penei Shabbat nikabela. Lecha dodi likrat kala, Penei Shabbat nikabela. Shamor v'zachor b'dibur echad, Hishmianu el hamyuchad, Adonai echad, Ushmo echad, L'shemo tiferet v'li tehila, Lecha dodi likrat kala, Penei Shabbat nikabela. Likrat Shabbat lechu v'nelcha, Ki hi mikor habracha, Merosh mekedem nesucha, Sof maaseh b'mashava tehila, Lecha dodi likrat kala, Penei Shabbat nikabela. 264. Bo'i v'shalom ateret bala, Gam b'simcha u'tzachala, Toch emunei am segula, Bo'i chala, Lecha dodi likrat kala, Penei Shabbat nikabela. Page 267, you may be seated. A song for Shabbat. It is good to acclaim the Lord, to sing your praise, exalted God, to proclaim your love each morning, to tell of your faithfulness each night, to the music of the lute and the melody of the harp. Your works, O Lord, make me glad. I sing with joy of your creation. How vast your works, O Lord, your designs are beyond our grasp. Thoughtless cannot comprehend, the foolish cannot The wicked may flourish, they may spring up like grass, but their doom is forever sealed, for you are supreme forever. Enemies, Lord, your enemies shall perish, all the wicked shall disintegrate. But you have greatly exalted me. I am anointed as with fragrant oil. In the downfall of my foes, I've heard the doom of my attackers. The righteous shall flourish like the palm tree. They shall thrive like a cedar in Lebanon. Net in the house of the Lord, they shall flourish in the courts of our God. They shall bear fruit even in old age. They shall be ever fresh and fragrant. Proclaim the Lord is just. He is my rock in whom there is no flaw. 4 lines from the bottom on 266. Tzadika tamar yifra, Kerez bavanan yizke, Shetulim baveit Adonai, Bechatzrot Eloheinu Yafrichu Ojenu Vombuseva Deshenim Varananim Yeyu Hagid Ki Yashar Adonai Tsuri Velo Avlatabo. Our services will continue on page 281. Please join me in the first bracha before Kriyat Shema. Praised are you, Lord our God, King of the universe, whose word brings the evening dusk. You open the gates of dawn with wisdom, change the day's divisions with understanding, set the succession of seasons, and arrange the stars in the sky according to your will. Adonai Tsevaot, you create day and night, rolling light away from darkness and darkness away from light. Eternal God, your rule shall embrace us forever. Praise you, Lord, for each evening's dusk. El Chai v'Kayam, Tamid Yimloch Aleinu Leolam Va'ed, Baruch Atah Adonai, Ha'amariv Aravim. Second bracha before Kriyat Shema praises God for gift of Torah. Page 282. Ahavat Olam Beit Yisrael Amcha Havta Torah Mitzvot Hukimu Mishpatim Otanu Lemadita Al Kain Adonai Eloheinu B'shachvenu Uvkumenu Nasiya Bechukecha V'nishmach B'divrei Toratecha Uvmitzvotecha Leolam Va'ed Ki heim hayenu v'yorech yomenu uvahem negev yomam v'layla v'havatcha al tasir mimenu le'olamim baruch atah Adonai ohev amo Yisrael El Melech Ne'eman Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levavcha v'chol nafshecha uv'chol meodecha v'hayu hadvarim ha'eleh asher nochi mitzavacha hayom al levavecha v'shinantam levanecha v'dibarta bam v'shiftecha b'veitecha uv'lechtecha v'aderech uv'shakbecha uv'kumecha uv'shartam liot al yadecha v'hayu letotafot bein einecha Uchtavtam al mezuzot beitecha uvisharecha. Please continue to the bottom of 286 or 287. We'll continue services on the top of 289 with the first blessing after Shema, praising God as eternal Redeemer of the people Israel. Well, we'll do the middle paragraph responsively. In time to come, the mount of the Lord's temple shall stand firm above the mountains, towering above the hills, and all the nations shall turn their attention to it. Many nations shall go there, saying, Come, let us journey to the mount of the Lord, to the temple of the God of Jacob, that he may teach us his ways, that we may walk in his paths. For instruction shall be coming from Jerusalem, the word of the Lord from Zion, the word of the Lord from Jerusalem. He will decide the disputes between nations and arbitrate for the multitude of peoples. They shall beat their swords into plowshares and their spears into pruning hooks. Nation shall not lift up sword against nation, nor shall they experience war anymore. Keep your finger in this page and turn back to page 414. Three lines from the bottom, second word in. Lo Yisagoy. Lo Yisagoy el goy cherev. Lo yimildu od milchama. Lo Yisagoy el goy cherev. Lo yimildu od milchama. Lo Yisagoy el goy cherev. Lo yimildu od milchama. Lo Yisagoy el goy cherev. Lo yimildu od milchama, lo yisagoy el goy cherev. Lo yimildu od milchama, lo yisagoy el goy cherev. Lo yimildu od milchama. Page 291. When his children beheld his might, they sang in praise of him, gladly accepting his sovereignty. Moses and the people Israel sang with great joy this song to the Lord. Mi chamocha bo'elim Adonai, mi chamocha nidar b'kodesh, no tehilot osef eleh. Malchutacha ra'uvanecha bokeyam livnei Moshe zeli anu v'amru Adonai yimloch le'olam va'ed v'ne'emar kifad Adonai et Yaakov ugalo miyad hazak mimenu baruch atah Adonai go'al Yisrael. Please join me 293. Help us, our Father, to lie down in peace and awaken us to life again, our King. Spread over us your shelter of peace. Guide us with your good counsel. Save us because of your mercy. Shield us from enemies and pestilence, from starvation, sword, and sorrow. Remove the evil forces that surround us. Shelter us in the shadow of your wings. You, O God, guard us and deliver us. You are a gracious and merciful King. Guard our coming and our going. Grant us life and peace now and always. Spread over us the shelter of your peace. Praise are you, Lord, who spreads a shelter of peace over us, over all his people Israel, and over Jerusalem. Ushmor tzeitenu voenu l'chayim shalom mi'atav ad olam uvros aleinu sukat shalomecha baruch atah Adonai haparei sukat shalom aleinu v'al kol yamo Yisrael v'al Yerushalayim. Please rise for V'shamru. Ellen, would you come up and do it? And then we just go into the Amida. I got to go downstairs and get it.
V'shamru v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat ledorotam berit olam ki sheshet yamim asa Adonai et ha-shamayim v'et ha'aretz v'shamru v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat v'nei berit olam ha-shamayim v'et Alright. Benu. Tile olam ki. Yasat shmaim be'eta'ah. Yom hashvi Shabbat vayi nafash. Elohei Abraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, Ha'el HaGadol, HaGibor v'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, V'konei HaKol, V'zocher Chasdei Avot, Mi'ni Goel V'bnei Bneihem, L'man Shmo B'Ahava, Melech Ozer Poked U'Moshiach U'Magin, Baruch Atah Adonai, Magin Avraham Poked Sarah, Atah Gibor Le'olam Adonai, Mechayei Metim Atah, Rav Le'Hoshia, Mechalkel Chayim B'Chesed, Mechayei Metim B'Rachamim, Tomech Noflim B'Rofeh Cholim, Umatir Asurim, Ukayim Mato, Ishenei Afar, Micha Mochabai Gugu, Umido Melech, Melech Mimid Ukayim, Umatzmiach Yeshua, Uman Atah Lachayot Mitim, Baruch Atah Adonai, Mechayeh HaMetim. HaKadosh B'Shemcha HaKadosh B'Shemcha HaKadosh Oh. Ose Shalom Bimrama.
Thank you.
Say Shalom Aleinu Ve'al Kol Yisrael V'yimeru Min Hose Shalom Mahu Yase Shalom Ve'al Kol Yisrael V'yimaru Amen. Yase Shalom, Yase Shalom, Shalom Alein, Ve'al Kol Yisrael, Yase Shalom, Yase Shalom, Shalom Alein, Ve'al Kol Yisrael, Yase Shalom, Yase Shalom, Shalom Aleinu, Ve'al Kol Yisrael, Yase Shalom, Yase Shalom, Shalom Aleinu, Ve'al Kol Yisrael, V'yimaru, Amen. Sorry about that. Tomorrow's Parsha is Re'eh, from chapters 11 through 16 of Deuteronomy. Getting very close to the end. We only have, I think, now it's only 4 or 5 weeks before Rosh Hashanah, so just creeps up really, really fast. So I'll just give you a synopsis rather than give you a kind of a devar. Moses' preamble to the laws ends with the basic premise of the Torah. See, this day I set before you blessing and curse. The choice then, as now, lies entirely in your own hands. Attention. So there's no question why the Jews act the way they do. You know, they're just people. They're just humans, and they've had this choice, and we don't always choose the right path. The choice then lies entirely in our own hands. Attention then shifts to the laws themselves, forming the longest section in Deuteronomy, and the royal road to a life rich in meaning, goodness, joy, and belonging. Rather than attempting to present a comprehensive code, complete with every detail, Deuteronomy lays out general principles, relying on an unwritten oral tradition to enumerate practice. Moses begins with the sanctuary and maintaining religious consistency and purity. Idolatrous sites are to be destroyed, and God is to be worshipped only at a single site, the Temple of Jerusalem. Together with your households you shall feast there before Adonai your God, happy in all the undertakings in which Adonai your God has blessed you. While sacrificial meat may only be offered in Jerusalem, provisions is now made for the secular consumption of meat through the laws of kashrut, particularly removing the blood from any meat to be consumed. And so that will segue into an announcement we have later on this evening. Eating in a way that is good and right in the sight of God, the Jews are then told to shun religious, mixing alien forms of worship with Judaism. Toward that end, if someone, even a true prophet, seeks to get Jews to abandon the covenant, give up the mitzvot, and to worship anyone other than Adonai, such a person is being sent to test their fidelity and courage. Jews are to resist that enticement and remove that prophet from their midst. For he urged disloyalty to Adonai our God, to make you stray from the path that Adonai your God commanded you to follow. This is the commanded response for prophet, individual, or entire town seeking to separate love from Jews from Torah and Judaism. Laws of holiness follow, dealing with mourning and with dietary laws. Jews are prohibited from gashing ourselves in mourning and are prohibited from eating any land animals except those with cloven hooves that chew their cud. Sea animals with fins and scales, and particularly birds. Again, the Torah prohibits seething a kid in its mother's milk. Finally, the Torah lays out recurrent obligations, tithes owed annually and every 3 years. The sabbatical year remission of debts, freeing the Eved Ivri, Hebrew servant, at the end of 7 years, or arranging for permanent bondage if the servant chooses it, and the 3 annual pilgrimage festivals, Pesach, Shavuot, and Sukkot. So it's a really meaty parsha, so to speak.
How did they figure, this is my question. So was that written by
This right here?
Because it doesn't say anything about Jerusalem in this parsha. Like, you know, like sacrificing, it doesn't say anything about Jerusalem in Deuteronomy.
Oh, okay. Well, this is written by Rabbi Bradley Sharvit Artson. Well, the holy city, that's where the temples were.
Well, and I get that. I get that. All I'm saying is like, how do they go from, you know, doing everything in the temple in Jerusalem, how do they garner that from this parsha? Because it doesn't mention the temple or anything like that in this parsha.
I don't know, somebody who knows more than I do. Alan?
That goes to who wrote the Torah. I believe that it was written.
If everything.
Well, I
It
don't know.
probably isn't going to specify which city,
Oh,
because the
you-
city of David doesn't exist.
And remember, Moses brought it down from Sinai, so he couldn't have written it because this is a discourse way long after he
Right.
brought.
Yeah, I mean, in practical terms, it was probably put together from different sacred texts from different places and predates the establishment of Jerusalem as the capital, because that comes with David.
Well, it probably, I don't know if it predates it, but,
Jerusalem existed, but it wasn't the capital of the state.
right.
Until David sent it to them.
And when was the temple? When was the first temple built?
Well,
Yeah.
the first temple was built by David's sons.
Okay,
So it
So-
was like, what, 400 or 500 BCE? No.
no.
700 BCE because it was destroyed in 600 BCE.
And then there's another one destroyed in 52, wasn't it? The second one?
So the second one was destroyed in 70 AD.
Oh, 70, yeah, okay. So,
Yeah, but if you look at the Torah is much, much earlier, and it's
Yeah.
purported to be by Moses, which
Right.
was speaking long before there's any city.
oh yeah, long before they're not even in the land of Israel. They're not
Right,
in.
I guess-
You can't specify the name of a city that doesn't exist.
But I guess what I'm getting at is that it doesn't really, it talks about Passover sacrifice, but it doesn't talk about, sacrifice. I don't know.
I didn't really know that you couldn't have meat unless you were, it was done in a sacrificial way, and then, I don't know. So,
It doesn't say that in here, in Deuteronomy.
well, then this is Rabbi Arson's,
Yeah. It
his,
talks about the Passover slaughter, but it doesn't talk about like regular, Tuesday
Yeah.
night dinner
right.
thing. So they were supposed to take their meat to the temple every day, whatever they were eating.
No, because they didn't sacrifice every day.
Right.
Yeah. I don't know. Anybody else have an idea?
Did they have to have me
No.
Well, probably, but probably not, but it's just,
Well, I don't think they would have meat every day, and they're, you have to have it and then you have to eat it up because you're not going to have refrigeration or any way to keep it. So, I don't know. These are questions that would be good to ask. Ask the rabbi on Yom Kippur. We always talk about food on Yom Kippur. So,
I mean, this is the kashrut, so.
yeah,
asking comes down to the
yeah, yeah. Oh, so you're just segueing into that announcement, are you already? So, okay. Well, good questions, good questions. And, and everything in the Torah is not exactly, you kind of,
I just wonder
Yeah.
though sometimes how, like, the teachings, how they,
well, kashrut was not, it's not,
because it's barely mentioned. There's
Right.
like one line.
yeah,
that's
right,
mentioned.
yeah.
And that's it. And
Oh, I mean, keeping kosher with the meat
when it
and
says
the
don't- about the goat,
milk, yeah.
Yeah.
Don't eat them,
but it doesn't say anything about any of the other
Well,
stuff.
the laws of kashrut originally are put forth in Leviticus.
yeah, there's a very specific list of animals you can eat and
Deuteronomy
Eat
is
and
kind of
not
like,
eat.
yeah, over, yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Deuteronomy is kind of a recap.
But it doesn't talk about like the different, like, dishes for milk and.
Oh, and I don't think, and you know, to tell you the truth,
That is
Oh,
custom that
yeah.
comes out
Right.
with much later.
yeah, and I think that's rabbinic, and that's the way people, you know,
The commandment is you shall not see the kid in its mother's
right.
milk.
I'm sure that people didn't start out with 2 sets of pots and pans and 2 sets of dishes and,
We can't walk around the desert with that.
no, you barely can walk around with one, you know, you have one pot, you have enough plates for everybody to, or enough spoons to share out of the one pot or something.
So that's what
So,
I was getting
yeah.
at, like, so how do they get from, you shall not boil a goat in its mother's milk to. the
Rabbinic
alcohol,
interpretation?
Separate stuff.
Yeah, I think it's,
Building fences around the Torah.
it's all rabbinic interpretations, you know, yeah.
So it's somebody else telling us,
Well, more or less, yeah, I think, and you're right. You're building fences around the Torah. Hannah asked when she was a bat mitzvah, well, why can't we have chicken? Because chicken doesn't have milk, and Rabbi Lukinsky said to her, if you are Shomer Shabbos, which means you do everything, which means you live in a community where you can walk to shul, and you do all of this, so you don't have to, you know, you have your lights on a timer and you have all of that, then you can eat chicken as either milk or meat, you know, with whatever. But not very many of us do that. So it's to keep fences around, and I think it's also to set us apart so we don't follow all the ways of the community that we live in and all of that. But yeah, but all of these rules about and people. I know Janine said when she got back from Denver, people in Denver some of the ladies don't even eat raspberries because you can't soak.
To tell if there are any bugs in it.
Right, exactly.
A lot of kosher restaurants will have anything with raspberries in it.
Yeah,
People lose their circuit.
yeah. You know, how, you know, it's a little crazy, you know, to go that nuts, but some people do. And so, yeah. Yeah.
like I said, I'm just always curious how
Yeah.
someone can take, like, I don't like the stuff about like the shellfish and all that kind of stuff, but how they can take that and, like you said, build those fences, but how do they, it's just like, that's one or two people's interpretation of what they think that means. And
I don't think it was 1 or 2, but yeah,
The people that came after the original arguments, they
Yeah.
were building on those arguments, so it was like, oh, well, you should keep milk and meat
Yeah.
separate.
yeah.
and all this
It's
stuff.
kind of minhag too, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
well, this guy argued this, so, well, if we're
Yeah.
following his argument, then we should
Right.
do separate dishes, and it just kind of
Yeah.
snowballed.
They may have run out of the 600 years of Talmudic oral tradition.
Yeah.
That was written down.
Yeah, if you, we studied Talmud 1 year, and there's one line that we were talking about, and it was finding a garment, and it wasn't even really a garment; it was more like a talit. And if you didn't know whose it was, you had to try to find out whose it was, and then you could split it, or you could, you know, and then that went on to, well, if you find somebody's cow, then what are you going to do with it, you know, and how can you return it to the rightful owner? And it's like, oh, it would drive me nuts, because it's just like, well, on the other hand, if you watch Fiddler on the Roof, it's like, and on the other hand, but on the other hand, and you can just, it's just like, oh, it's crazy. So, you know, it's a little bit,
You know, Talmud is actually a shared imaginary world. And in spite of where people lived, in all different cultures, spoke different languages, they maintained Hebrew and whatever blend of Hebrew and
the language,
Ladino,
yeah,
and-
or Yiddish.
or whatever, but what they do share, and you have to give them a lot of credit, is that nowhere ever were these rules enforced as a real legal system. They were never legal anywhere. It was always this shared imaginary world that people would sort of disappear into for thousands of years.
Yeah. And we still,
It's an amazing creation.
and we're still doing it.
And there are hundreds
All written by Jews,
And-
yeah.
And completely ignored by all of the countries of the outside world.
Yeah,
And it's really an amazing cultural phenomenon
yeah.
that no other people have ever done. And it still, is going strong.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, Elenu, 3:20.
Please rise. Elenu Shabbat Yadon Hako, Matekedu Aliotse Breshi, Shelo Asana Kire Harotson, Hello Samanu Kimishpabo Harama, Shelo Sam Yokenu Kahem, Bagor Elenu Kato Hamona, Ganavnu Korein, Umishwakavi Mudim, Livne Melech, Malkei Hamlakim, Hakadosh Baruch Hu, Shehunote Shamayim Diosei Ores, Umoshe Yekaru Vashamayim Imam, Ushkinatu so, V'Elohei Meromi, Hu Eloheinu Eino, Em Elokeinu Efesulato, Kakatu V'Torato, V'Yadata Yom V'Hoshavota Alavavecha, Ki Adonai Hu Elohim, Hashamayim Imam, V'Yoretz Mitachat Einon. Kakatu B'Toratecha Adonai Yemlok Le'olam Va'ed, V'Nemar, V'Haya Adonai, V'Melech Kol Haaretz, V'Yom Hahu, Yeh Adonai Echad, U'Shemo Echad, U'Shemo Echad. You may be seated. And
Before you start, Jerry just sent me a text that Dolores is in the hospital with double pneumonia, so just like Misha Vera for some good thoughts first.
okay,
Doris
okay.
Lewis with double pneumonia, so
Great. Okay, so let's,
Misha Vera for her, please,
yes.
for everybody, but
Okay, so we'll do, okay, I'll do it for, may he who blessed our ancestors Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Sarah, Becca, Rachel, and Leah, bless and heal all of our sick. May the Holy One in mercy strengthen them and heal them soon, body and soul, together with others who suffer illness. And let us say, Amen. We also have Kaddish. In recalling our dead of blessed memory, we confront our loss with faith by rising to, we're not going to rise, to praise God's name in public assembly, praying that all people throughout the world recognize his kingship soon. For when his sovereignty is felt in the world, peace, blessing, and song fill the world, as well as great consolation. Tonight, in our year of mourning, we remember Melvin Firestone, Paula Garland, Mary Fisher, Hilda Roden, Marvin Korn, Joan Babbitt, Dan Belgrair, Robert Radinsky, and Yartzeit Parsha Ray A. Remember Rabbi Lukinsky, Esther Guggenheim, mother of Batya Regev, Nathan Polinsky, father of Doris Lewis, Norman Brandon. Parsha Shoftim, we remember Edward J. Reiner, father of Judy Gold, Perith Ide, brother of Alma Khan, Elsie Brumley, grandmother of Bachi Revgev, Anna Cohen Catherine, grandmother of Ron Catherine, Philip Weiss, father of Ellen Schmidt-Roth, Frederick Weiss, brother of Ellen Schmidt-Roth. And then I heard on the news tonight that Valerie Harper died. I don't know if she's Jewish, but her character, Rhoda Morgenstein, certainly was. Any other names to be mentioned? And you have a name that you want to mention? Your friend that just passed away?
Oh, yes, Ross Crawford. It was my friend's husband.
Okay. So we'll have a moment of silence. May their lives have been for a blessing. We'll finish with a Don Olam. Pearl, do you want to come up here and do the, Pearl, do you want to come up and do the trombone song? Do you know it? Okay. I'll come out with you, because you gotta have room to do the trombone, you know it? Okay. Adon Olam, Hashem Olam, the tearing cold, the tearing broad, ding dong, the Yetz Nasam, the Hester cold, Azai Melech Shemon Nikra, Adon Olam, V'yacharei Kiglot HaKol, Levado Yemok Nora, Adon Olam, V'hu Haya, V'hu Hoveh, V'hu yeh b'tifara Adon Olam, Hashem Allah, v'terem kol, v'tzir v'gra, ding dong, v'yetz nasar, v'hefzer kol, azai melech shemo nikra Adon Olam, v'hu echad, wait a minute, sheni, laham shilo lihabiro Adon Olam, Bali Reshit, Bali Tachli, V'lo Ha'oz V'ham Yisrael, Adon Olam, Hashem Allah, V'terem Kol, V'tzir V'ra, Ding Dong, L'Yetz Nasar, V'hefzer Kol, Azai Melech Shemo Nikra, Adon Olam, V'hu Eli, V'chai Goali, V'tzur Hevli B'yetzara Adon Olam, V'hu Nisi Umanosli, Manokosi B'yom Mikra Adon Olam, Hashem Allah, V'terem Kol, V'tzir V'ra, Ding Dong, L'Yetz Nasar, V'hefzer Kol, Azai Melech Shemo Nikra Adon Olam, B'yado Avkid Ruhi, B'yedishan V'ya'ira Adon Olam, V'im Ruhi Gaviyati, Adonai li v'lo ira Adon Olam, Hashem Allah, V'terem Kol, V'tzir V'ra, Ding Dong, L'Yetz Nasar, V'hefzer Kol, Azai Melech Shemo Nikra Adon Olam. Best orchestra I've ever had. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay. Okay, I'll do them. Okay, so we've been what have we been doing? Alluding to meeting. Rabbi Jack's going to be here on Wednesday, the 4th, which is this coming Wednesday, and he's going to be meeting with the Kashrut Committee, and we're going to be going over Kashrut and prospective Kashrut members, and we're going to start training again and get certified everybody in the kosher kitchen. So if you're interested in doing that, please come on Wednesday night, 6 o'clock. We'll have some dinner here for people, so it will be dinner time, but everybody is welcome. So what else is coming up? I think just regular services tomorrow, and then next week we have clean up the synagogue. We're going to be cleaning up some of the rooms around the religious school rooms and things like that, and it'll be a religion school parent meeting at 11 a.m. Cleanup starts at 11, I guess, and they'll have a parent meeting as well. And so I think, of course, there'll be food, and then following the meeting will be the board meeting, so that'll be around 1 o'clock, right? Okay. And then on the 21st, Saturday the 21st, Erev Shlichot will be a short service. And then Sunday the 29th, already we're here, 5:30 p.m. Children's service. Oh. And 7 p.m. Erev Rosh Hashanah services start. Once again, I encourage you to let Bob know if you'd like a Parsha, if you'd like to read from Torah, if you'd like to read English. I mean, we have tons of English readings, and Rabbi really likes to know in advance about who wants to read, and he will be happy to have anybody up here reading.
I think there's also like
carrying the Torah, lifting the Torah, having an aliyah, reading from the Torah. What?
Wrapping the Torah.
Well, yeah.
Opening the ark.
Yeah.
Because if you read, then you just like opening the ark.
Right. So there's a lot of different parts, and it would be a lot easier for Bob to assign them if he knew people were going to be here and were willing to do that. So let him know, or I guess let me know. I can tell Bob or whatever. So the only kind of requirement for reading English is to speak into the mic, because it bugs me if you don't. So, but Shabbat Shalom. Oh, Alan, I apologize. Alan brought the oneg, and it looks really good. So let's go down and enjoy it.
Drew got some additional as well.
Oh, Drew did too. Thank you, Drew. Okay, well, we'll go down and enjoy that. Have somebody tall close the ark for me.
I got it.